Hello everyone, it's Nightwoods here on Rayman Legends. We're going to do the daily challenges, and I got my diamond in the daily extreme challenge on the last one I did. It took a long time because it was a dojo 60-second challenge, but I did eventually get it. So first up for tonight, it's a never-ending pit, and we're looking to just get to the bottom of it. 1694, we'll call that 17 for the gold, or just under 11 seconds for the diamond. Mr. X has got 12:33, so I think I actually managed to beat Mr. X on the last pit speed challenge I did. So, see if we can do that today. I didn't beat him by very much. I think he had 11:53 and I got 11:49. So first time through, we're just going to try and get this all mapped out. Okay, obviously this is a terrible run. Is it even a silver cup? Oh, okay. Well, at least I didn't get a bronze cup. Right, let's try and just get the first 100 meters mapped. Okay, so we can actually fall right up until about 80 meters here. That's useful knowledge. Ah! Straight to the spikes. During the extreme challenge, which is the next challenge we're going to play, I'm going to reply to some of the comments that you've left. Or for those that have left comments. I didn't get off that ring as fast as I hoped. Okay, so you probably just dropped straight to that blue hand. Okay, 1518, that is a gold cup. Which actually wasn't too difficult that time. It probably would have been a terrible rank. I didn't even look at what my rank on the leaderboard was there because, well, obviously I knew that it was going to be terrible. I don't really want to get something awful, so I think we can just... Oh, forgot that ring was coming. Just fall. Okay, so if we can just keep going left there, I think we can just get to that blue hand without really tap gliding too much. So the idea with these pit challenges is to just avoid tap gliding. Can probably ground pound to that blue hand, I guess, to save maybe a little bit of time. Okay, forgot those spikes were coming. I'm not sure if that ground pound saved time or not. And I forgot the rings were coming again. Okay, to the left. Okay, 12:54. We are close to Mr. X, even though I forgot those rings were coming. Okay, it's obviously not showing me what my friends have got in a sensible way today, or rather a legible way, because based on that I really can't tell what anybody's got. Okay, missed the blue hand. I'm not sure if that is a sensible way of getting through it or not. Well, that obviously isn't. I'm not sure if ground pounding to the blue hand is the best way. I mean, I don't... Oh no, I missed the ring! So I think the best way there is to grab the ring and then jump off it. That seems like the most sensible way. Fall straight to the left. Okay, I went too far there. Right, I think I know what I want to do now. Let's just get a run where I managed to do it. Oh, that was a bit wacky there. 1184. Well, beats Mr. X, and it beats Crash Winner as well. It puts me in, okay, just outside the top 100, but given that there's so many cheaters, I think it's well within the top 100. Oh, okay, I'm only a second away from the diamond as well. Could I potentially get that diamond? Although a second is quite a long way from... Alright, you know what, I'm going to give that one more try now that I've seen how close I am. I mean, I don't really see a second happening, but... Ah, rubbish. Okay, the character felt a bit heavy there. I don't think doing that start is going to save a whole second. I don't think I will get the diamond, but being so close to it, might as well give it a go. Okay, well I managed to get a bit closer to it, but yeah, that is going to be a difficult second to shave off, and even Henrik hasn't got it. Alright, well, It's a shame to be so close to the diamond, but I don't really think I could make that improvement required to get it. That's probably the closest I've ever got to a diamond, actually, in a pit speed challenge, so I'm pretty happy with that. Moving on to the extreme challenge, it's a Murphy's dungeon, and we're just going as far as we can. It's about 1,000 meters for the gold, or 8,000 meters for the diamond. Oh, I meant to say earlier, but didn't. Sorry that there was no video last night. Basically, I was out all night, and I got home, and I was intending to play, and I was just so tired after getting home so late that I just went straight up to beddy buys, and I don't think I would have even been able to... Well, it certainly wouldn't have been sensible playing, at least. So, I'm going to reply to a couple of your comments that I've seen, starting with one from Vlastart Gaming, or however you pronounce that. I've probably just got it horribly wrong. Who got 8 kilometers in a never-ending pit challenge, and then improved to 28 kilometers, but because the servers were very iffy that day, it didn't save, which is rather unfortunate. Well, congratulations, Vlastart, on your score, and sorry for your loss, even though you still managed to get the diamond. I've always had it in the back of my mind, actually, what happens if you if you're hundreds of kilometers in a distance challenge and then you have a power cut or something, which is kind of what put me off ever going that far. J-Bar said that I played extremely sensibly last time we had a pit speed challenge, considering that it's my worst challenge. Thank you, J-Bar, and I hope you're going to think the same of the last pit speed. I actually think that was my best one yet, if I'm being honest with myself. I think I did quite well today. Better than I usually do in a pit. And then you asked me what I like to do in my spare time when I'm not playing Rayman, which is a good question. And right here is the Gold Cup. Well, last night I was out at some music concert. It was really good. But my spare time is very varied, actually. I like all sorts of things with this music and... Oh, you muppet! How can I... Oh, I'm going to try that again, because that was very silly. That was extremely silly. I've got the gold cup, but I just didn't jump high enough. Right, to answer your question, it's varied. Whether it's music, sport, learning things, you can learn pretty much anything now in the age of the internet. The amount you can learn on there is infinite, even though there's so much misinformation. And going out to quiet places in, well, nature, in the middle of the night at strange hours when it really is quiet, I find actually it's very relaxing. It's not as scary as people make it out to be, but that's just me. So my spare time is pretty varied. I try not to waste too much of it. Which is why I keep my time on this game fairly short and managed, rather than grinding for hours on a single challenge. Like, sometimes I play for longer than others, but yeah, I try to manage my time on here so it's not too long, which is actually the good thing about making these videos, is that if I spend too long, I won't make an entertaining video out of it, because essentially the longer I play on here, the more I have to sustain the entertainment, and in theory I could do that all day, but the longer it is, the harder it is to do it. Which is why it is in the interest to keep these videos, I would say, in the range of about 10-15 minutes. Sometimes a bit longer, sometimes shorter. If we got the weekly challenges to do, obviously it takes a little bit longer. But I keep it managed to ensure that I don't lose too much of my spare time. Even though I don't really have that as much as I'd like to at the moment. Okay, I'm going to try and do a little bit better this time because I did absolutely rubbish last time we did this. Right, let's do better here. I'm going to be quiet, I think, now. Oh, you muppet! Oh, actually, no, I'm not a muppet. I survived. I'm having so much trouble with that today. There's too many buttons in here. I don't think I'm going to go 8 kilometers. I have to try some interesting strategies in here, see if we can come up with anything wacky of the likes. Like going as high as we possibly can, which actually is not going to work there. I don't know what... Okay, that is a pretty weird strategy here. Right, this is the one that I seem to do silly things on. Okay, Murphy was slow. I died on that last time as well. I never used to have so much trouble with it. Alright, let's at least go 2 kilometers. And then we'll maybe speed things up a bit. Let's go as high as we possibly... Oh, here it is again. That's more like it. That's the anti-glitch strategy that I just did there. If you manage to get to 30 kilometers where you can get stuck on the walls, which I have that thing done before. What the hell was that? Ah, Murphy was too slow there. Oh, and I just got ahead of Crash Winner, and it puts me in 123rd. That's alright, it is a gold cup, and I wasn't really going for any more than that. So, on that note, that is both challenges done. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again, hopefully tomorrow.